Stray, abandoned or lost cats seem to be a problem in urban Singapore. While there are people who abuse cats, there are others in the community who care for them. I'm meeting such a group today. I have a dog at home. I wonder how this cat will take to me. So what is the message you want to bring to Singapore about cats?
I think the most important thing is that everybody can play a part. So it's not just about the feeders that go around to feed the cats, or not just about the carers that might help to take the cats to the vet when it's necessary. The public can play a huge part in taking care of the cats, you know. If they see danger, they can help the cats. They can alert people who know what to do. So even things like responsible cat owning, like meshing up windows. But beyond that, non-cat owners, they can help to foster. Because so many cats are in need. You know, adopt, don't shop, right? And I think it's just so important for them, if they see a cat with medical problems or that's injured, they can alert us. I think one of the main things that we also want to send as a message is, if you don't like them, just leave them alone, don't harm them. Thankfully, we actually have very generous people in the cat community, and it's just like online as well. It's really just crowd fundraising, right? There is funds in various different organizations that you can ask for help, but I think the community really does back it up, and they really put their money where their mouth is, in a sense. Like, if they can't actually help physically, they will help. But I think that's also something we have to be careful of. Like, we don't want to abuse that generosity, and we don't want people to abandon cats just thinking that the community will take care of them. So we do hope that people will still be generous, and where it's needed, you know, help to provide.
Why did you join this community?
So while I was taking care of like the stray cats downstairs, I was a relatively newcomer at that time, because he was still quite young back then, so I bonded with him a lot. And while I was like feeding him, we call him like Oreo or Boo Boo. There was another feeder that also like fed him, and naturally we connected and talked about him and the other community cats in my area, and she introduced me to the rest of the carers in my area. So I joined like their WhatsApp groups. I started going on Facebook, but because of the cat community, I started engaging in Facebook a bit, so I can keep up with the cats in my area and see if like any of the cats or anybody like needs help. So that's how I got introduced to this community.
How we care for animals is a reflection of how we care for ourselves. It is an indicator of our empathy and compassion. If we can care for animals, we can care for our fellow men. I'm CityJo Carson for Singapore One.